Ground loss may be the biggest factor in the filly mare turf, as it's a 3-turn race with a short run to the first one, and there's very little early speed, which will cause the big field to bunch up. Those with outside posts or trying to come from the back of the field will be at a big disadvantage. Being drawn inside with the ability to race up close should be worth at least a point, maybe 2. A Raving Beauty has been running shorter distances in this country, but her last try in Italy produced a top at 1.25 miles. This filly's figures are pretty much average for this group, but she has an advantage: early speed that could allow her to save ground again. That by itself makes her a contender. Fourstar Crook has strong figures for what's a weak edition of this race. She always runs well and should again. What she gets for running well will depend on the trip she gets. Magic Wand has improved as the year has gone on, and the half-point weight pull she gets as a 3-year-old puts her in range. This one was on the lead a couple of times in England. Using her speed here would be a good idea. Santa Monica is the weakest of the Chad Brown runners. She has a trace of tactical speed, but not enough to offset her slow figures. Sister Charlie is very similar in ability to Fourstar Crook. This one not only hasn't run since early August, but shows a big gap in her works, and that's a concern, even for one trained by Chad Brown. Thais is the other Chad Brown, and the other with early speed. She's also another that hasn't run since early August, but her figures are much slower than Sister Charlie's. Wild Illusion is very similar to Magic Wand. She's been improving nicely, and at the weights is a contender here. She also raced on the lead once in England. The bottom line in the filly and mare turf is that there are too many questions to use Sister Charlie as a favorite, and we don't like Velasquez going 3 turns on grass. Fourstar Crook and Wild Illusion drew great. They are clearly the 2 most likely winners. The only other 2 we would consider using are Raving Beauty and Magic Wand, in part because they have the 2 best grass riders in the world, and that could matter here.